Are you tired of complicated strategies that don't just deliver? In this video, I'm going to show you the easiest price action strategy ever for beginner traders. This strategy is simple, easy to understand, and most importantly, profitable. Now, when it comes to this strategy, there are three things that you must learn. These are the three things you need whenever it comes to this trading strategy. Now, what is the first one? The first one is trend. If price is on a bullish move, you will notice that price is giving you a series of higher high and a higher low. Then you have a higher high and a higher low, a higher high and a higher low. Now, this drawing you're seeing here, it is just a drawing. Just have it in mind that it is just a drawing, and the market will not give it to you clean like this as the drawing is looking. Now, if price is heading to the upside, to the downside, price will be giving you a series of lower lows and a lower highs. A lower lows like this and a lower highs like this. A lower low like this and also a lower highs like this. Right, now this is a trend of the market. How do we take advantage of the market whenever the market is bullish? Now I'm going to make a quick example on this current market condition. So as you can see from the US30 chart here, US30 give us a double bottom, and a double bottom is a change of structure pattern. All right, now we have a higher high and a higher low. We have a higher high and a higher low. Then still we have a higher highs and a higher lows. I know we have a little consultation here. Now on these higher highs right now, if you notice, we have a resistance zone there. Right, now this is a resistance here, and price finally broke our resistance zone. Now some of you may want to call this one here a retest, but I wouldn't calculate that one as my break and a retest, right? I rather wait for price to finally broke that resistance zone, pulls back to retest for me so that I can execute. Now what did price do? Price pull back to retest. That is where we talk about identifying POIs. Now, first of all, we identify that trend is on a bullish move, giving us a series of higher highs and a higher lows. What do we have here? Price gave us a resistance here. We identify first of all that price is on a what? That price is on a bullish move, just like this. And whenever price is on a bullish move, I will only be looking for what? For a buying opportunity, right? And whenever price is on a bearish move, I will be looking for a selling opportunity. Those are the things I will be looking for whenever it comes to trend. Now, the next one here is POI, point of interest. Now, where is your point of interest here? As you can see, this level here is going to be your point of interest because we have a resistance, a resistance, a resistance. Price broke your resistance zone. Since price has broken your resistance zone, we are going to identify that resistance as a point of interest because of what? We are expecting a retest on it, right? Now, that is a POI. Let's say we've identified that POI around there, just like this. Let's say we've identified that POI around just like this. Then the next one is going to be entries, right? Now, talking about entries, when you have a break and retest, you do not just execute immediately. This is the problem that a lot of beginner traders are facing. When they have a break and retest, immediately they start striking in, right? That is not the best way to trade. Now, you must wait for some sort of candlesticks confirmation. For me, I execute with weak rejection. I'm an aggressive trader. Whenever it comes to the instrument I'm trading, US30 and also the gold market, I wait for only weak rejection. And right now, as you can see, price break, pulls back to retest, and after that retest, price pulls back, then reject and close. So immediately that price close, I am going to execute from there. My stop loss is going to be below, and I target a realistic risk to reward. And now, as you can see, if you're targeting a 1 to 3, it is just 2 candles that hit your take profit here. 1 candle here, 2nd candle here, right? You can use this strategy to pass any evaluation account at all. Trust me, you can use this strategy to pass any evaluation account because a lot of my students have done it also. What do we have here? Price retested and start heading on our direction until it hits our take profit. Now, price was moving to the upside already. We have a series of lower low and a lower high. Price is on a downtrend now. We have a lower lows and a lower high just like this. Now, on these lower lows, this is a key level. This is a strong key level here. We have a support here, right? This is our support zone. Now we've identified that trend is what? Trend is bearish, right? Trend is bearish around this level, giving us a series of lower lows and lower highs. Then the next one we're talking about is structure, POI, right? Now, this support zone is going to be our POI. Because of what? Price has already taken out that support zone. We'll be waiting for a retest of it, right? which is the POI. Now price pulls back to retest on that level. We have this first retest here. I won't consider this one as a break and retest for me because it's a one candlestick retracement, and I don't call it a break and retest. Now the next candlestick open and drop. I wouldn't say I want to execute there. Then this next one push up again, leave us a week. It did not touch this level. I wouldn't say I want to execute. Then this next candlestick open and start reacting like this. Any candlestick that close in decision like this wouldn't be an entry for me. Then the next one now open and close with this indecision, but this one has a body on it. That is why I execute here. Right now, why do I sell there? What are the things I saw before I look for selling opportunity? Then one is that the trend is bearish, which is trend is confirmed. Secondly is that we'll have a POI zone because price broke that our support, pulls back to retest, which is POIs. Then talking about the next one, then the next one will be an entry. As you can see, I entered at a multiple candlestick wick rejection. Now let me show you guys example. I want you guys to look at this simple example on gold right now. What do we have here? Price was heading to the upside, giving us a series of higher high and a higher low. A higher high and a higher low, right? A higher high and a higher low. Now on that higher high is there, what do we have here? We have a resistance zone here, just like this. Even when you extend to the back, you see that price is also reacting to that resistance zone already. So we have a support, price broke it, pulls back, turn it into a resistance. All right, now price, the first thing we identify here is that price is on a bullish move, which is the trend. Then the second confirmation here is the structure, right? Because you have a resistance, price broke your structure. We are going to identify this key level as our POI zone, right? We identify this key level, that key level there as our POI, point of interest. Now what did price do? Price broke that POI zone, which is that resistance zone, pulls back to retest. Right now, what do? We look for a buying opportunity. And how do we look for a buying opportunity? That is when entries comes inside. And as you can see, like I told you guys, I execute aggressively, and this is it. Candlestick close with a body with a weak rejection there. Then what did I do? I execute just like this. I long, and my stop loss then was 100, and this is it, a realistic 1 to 3 here. And if you like, you target more than that. That's for you, for this strategy to tell you that we don't just use only 1 to 3, we use more than 1 to 3. As you can see here, this is 1 to 10 here. The first one is 1 to 3, 1 to 5, and this is 1 to 10 here, guys. As you can see, this is the best trading strategy that you should be using as a beginner. Yeah, I believe you guys love this video, and you've learned a lot from this video right now. And yeah, all I'm asking from you is to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on post notification to get notified whenever I drop new video. And if you want to join our mentorship program, click on the link in the description box and you'll be redirected to join our mentorship program. Other than that, guys, peace.